Hello, all you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Britik coming at you fast with another Call of Duty video. And today, what you're going to be seeing is some hardpoint on the map, a comeback to show what it's called. Comeback, just playing some public match hardpoint with the BAL, which, by the way, is now patched. Thank fucking God. And that's actually relating into our topic about other patches. What does this mean for the rest of COD? What guns do we need to see improved for the game to be more balanced? And, you know, what will make it better overall? So, personally, I believe that the fact that the BAL was patched was good, but two things. One, I think the wrong thing was patched about it, and two, I think that it wasn't really that the BAL was too good. I think that everything else was just too bad, and I feel like that's just that they took the easy way out with it. Sledgehammer did with patching the BAL. Now, if you don't know already, they patched the BAL by giving it a shit ton of recoil. Like literally, it skyrockets up into the air. It's not an assault rifle anymore. The definition of an assault rifle is something that can be accurate at medium to long range and has a somewhat slower rate of fire, at least slower than SMGs, most SMGs. Whereas the BAL has a faster fire rate than most SMGs, and it has the range of an assault rifle, and it had the accuracy of an assault rifle. So I personally believe that they should have just patched the fire rate and or the damage of the BAL. I feel like taking away the accuracy of it is just put it in the SMG category already then, if you're going to take away the accuracy at long range. Because obviously, as you can see, this gameplay is still, while using the BAL before the patch, and it's still a freaking laser beam. But I guess, I don't know. If I were Sledgehammer, I would have patched something else. Now, obviously, the SMGs do need a buff. They all need a damage buff. That's exactly what they need. It's just a damage buff. I feel like everything else is fine. Either a damage and or range buff on the SMGs, on all of them, to make them, be more competitive with the assault rifles. I feel like most of the assault rifles, as they stand now, are pretty good. One thing that I do have a problem with is the IMR. I think that the IMR needs a range buff, either a range buff or another kind of damage buff. Because, I mean, you're going to see me pick it up right here, and what is that, 2 bursts? Alright, well, I guess that's kind of normal. But in comparison to the BAL, at least, it didn't compare to the BAL, because obviously with the faster fire rate. We'll see now how good the IMR is. But I just believe that, if the IMR is a 4-round burst weapon, if it's a burst weapon, you should be able to be rewarded for precision more over spraying and praying like you could with the BAL. And again, now that the BAL is nerfed, we're going to have to see how the IMR plays. But I really want the IMR to be that standout assault rifle like the M8A1 was from Black Ops 2, because I think that would just be a good trade for a good balance between precision and damage rather than just having a high fire rate and a laser beam weapon. Now, another thing that people have been complaining about is the EM1 weapon, the laser beam weapon, being really overpowered. Now, I haven't used it yet. I haven't played it with the patch, but I've heard that people say it's just absolutely overpowered now, and it's just that needs a buff now because that's the laser beam weapon and all. And I don't know. I feel like Sledgehammer just needs to get their shit together and actually figure this stuff out because, I think they should really need to consult Treyarch a bit more about weapon balancing. Sorry about that. That was another voice crack. Anyway, they really do need to consult Treyarch about weapon balancing. Since they consulted Treyarch about a lot of the stuff they put in this game, you would think that they would have the weapons down, but oh well. I guess not. But anyway, I think that's what needs to happen. The LMGs, I really don't know. I'm fine with the LMGs the way they are. The shotguns, I'm kind of fine with as well. They're not supposed to be good at medium range. They're only supposed to be good at short range, like actual shotguns, so that makes sense. I mean, everything else, I don't really have any problems with, and I'm specifically sticking to talking about weapons, not spawns or connection or anything like that, just because those are all controversial and different people have different opinions about those. But, I think that the weapon balancing, they're all on the right track. They just need to add those extra details in to balance out the weapons a bit more, and then this game will actually become very decent and won't be too rage-worthy. So on that note, I really thank you guys all so much for watching. This video is getting over to a close. We're wrapping up the hard point. As you can see, it was a total domination. I end up finishing 16-2. Just an average gameplay, another day in the life. You know how it is. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, Make sure you have a wonderful day.
Good job, Adam.